Which way am I meant to be going? What is it? Did I miss it? Oh, there's a door here. Hmm.
Let's run, sweetie. Let's go. Why are you so slow? They're almost here.
Hmm. Scared now, aren't you?
I'm not going anywhere.
Don't you feel it? He's got that damn rag with him. I can't teleport. He's going to kill us.
If he kills us, then so be it. But this is my city, and I will fight for it to the end. And you, my love, you will be with me to the end.
Hello, Minago. Greetings, Mr. Misery Guts. It's us again.
Indeed. Nah. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I want to say.
Of course. I regret nothing. And I'm ready to pay my dues. What about you? Are you ready to pay for everything you've done in the name of your pathetic queen?
Tell me why, Staunton. Why? Why do you fight on the side of the demons?
You have the audacity to ask me that? I fight on this side because the other side didn't give me a chance. Yes, I made a terrible mistake, and Dresden fell to the demons. The queen should have had me hanged. I deserved it. But she found a far worse punishment for me. False mercy. When she spared me that day, she said she wanted to give me a chance to make amends.
Yep.
And I believed her. For 70 years, I've crawled on my knees, shedding my blood for Mendev. Only been spat in the face for it. For 70 years, I watched generations of Crusaders grow old and die, never once changing their tune about Staunton the traitor.
You did a terrible thing. What do you expect? Not everybody's gonna understand you. You have to accept it, but I know it's very hard for you.
What else could I give for my mistake? What more punishment could I suffer? How could I ever deserve forgiveness? And one day, I realized there's nothing I can do. The Queen had doomed me to a lifetime of humiliation. And when I grew desperate, I only had two choices. To become my own executioner and carry out the sentence she rescinded that day. Or go over to the other side. Put yourself in my place. Imagine yourself in that position. What would you choose?
I don't know. I haven't had a particularly nice time either in the River City. First there was the fire, then there were lots of other things. But I'm not angry at the people. I know they didn't do it out of malice.
I am thoroughly sick of all this nonsense about good people.
Ooh.
Does your charred little brain have any inkling of what's occurring around you? Allow me to enlighten you. The good person standing before you is personally responsible for the excruciating deaths of dozens of soldiers. The same soldiers for whom you claim to care so dearly. And you are still dim-witted enough to call him good?
Don't call Amber out. That's mean. Amber sees the good in everybody, like she should.
Oh, girl. I should have followed your example dozens of years ago and found shelter in blissful madness. Maybe a feeble-minded beggar with no name and no memory would have been happier than the condemned traitor Staunton Vane. But now it's too late for that, too.
Aren't you getting tired of fleeing from me, Monago? Yeah.
You have no idea how tired I am of you, mortal.
Yeah.
But never mind. Today, we will finally be done with you. Right, Staunton? Right, sweetie?
She is not confident at all.
You know, I once heard a peasant trying to convince his sick sheep to overcome her constipation and share her impacted torrent of crap with the rest of the world. The sheep was obviously very dear to the peasant, and he cooed and called her lambkin and darling as he described the process in graphic detail, apparently to inspire the beast. Well, listening to that wasn't half as stomach-churning as listening to your filthy demon mouth spewing honeys and sweeties all over the place.
Thank you, lad. Somebody said it.
That's not your concern, mortal.
Oh.
The Masters punished her cruelly for her failure in Canabras. As you can see, the leaders of the demons are as patient with their slaves as the Crusaders are with their commanders.
Sweetie, why are you telling him this? What does it matter? What?
Quiet.
Oh.
You think I'd miss the chance to see Staunton wipe that grin off your smug face? For years, you self-appointed champions of good have treated us like dirt beneath your feet. If the demons will help us get our revenge, then we're with the demons.
It's time to decide the fate of Dresden.
Right. No point in wasting time talking. To arms!
Staunton, darling.
Stop whining! Didn't you swear your eternal love to me? Promised we'd rule Dresden together? Now shut your lying mouth and fight! Whatever end fate has in store for me, you will share it!
Right, here we go. Oh my god. He's really off the deep end. Alright then, so what we have here is... Alright, let's keep a little one on him so that she can't cast that efficiently. Arcane missiles. We need to kill her quite quickly, I feel. Oh, I need to do this as well. Okay, he's down. Oh, what? Oh, I was about to pause it and then fight. I'm coming, lady.
You stubborn ass! You want to die for a heap of rocks? Go ahead.
Oh.
I'm not staying here.
Oh, what a coward.
No, my dear. You are. You will either fight to the bitter end, or I'll break your delicate little neck myself.
What?
With these very hands.
My god, dude!
Are you threatening me, my mortal toy? Me? And with what? With the power I gave you. You ungrateful beast! Give me back what's mine. Take him, he's yours. And Dresden too. I don't care about this fortress or this half-wit. Oh, I grow so tired of you mortals. Your humdrum little passions. Your constant squabbling. Your incessant accusations and excuses. You treat each other like dirt. Push weaklings like these two into our arms. And then you have the audacity to accuse us. Come on, punish your traitors. I've seen this show countless times.
This is what happens to those who believe demons' promises.
A Amazing, isn't it? Everyone knows all about us, and yet they still trust us. Silly, silly mortals. Take your filthy rag! Take your befouled ruins! You can make soup out of this moron for all I care. I've had enough war. We lily two were created for tenderness and love. Stay away from me with your swords and shields.
Are you kidding? We let her go
This
again?
is to be my fate. I've been betrayed by people and demons alike. Now my life really is worth nothing. But that doesn't mean you won't pay for it dearly. Come on, you scumbag! Kill me if you can! I don't care anymore!
Enough of this insanity. Lay down your weapons, Stelton. Come back to us. You've been treated unfairly, but we can make these things right.
You really do believe that, don't you? You really think that you can still change something? Somehow bring a cursed soul back to the light?
Yeah.
I wish I could believe like you do. Hope like you. But I know too well. There is no hope. I've been dead for a long time. As a matter of fact, the torment of the last few years, I might as well have spent them in the abyss. The only thing you can do for me is finish me off. Let's get this over with. To arms.
They will break against our resolve.
Oh, what?
Tread lightly. Our duty calls.
Why did you betray me, Nora? I want to know the truth. Come on, finish... Oh, wait. Well, what are you waiting for, scum? Come on, finish me off. Kill me like you killed Stelton, and be glad you defeated the villain. And be glad you defeated the villains. Just make sure you don't wonder those... who's at fault. It was that he wore his demon side and thought like I could lose your appetite. Why did you betray me, Nora? I want to know the truth. You want to know the truth? You want to know the truth? Here's the truth. I hate all of you. I've been here all the day. Opened a rift to the abyss. I could have gladly handed her the ingredients for the ritual. I put the pheromone-soaked cloth in your pocket. I wanted those hell bugs to eat your smug face off. I was the one who set the tents on fire that night. I told the gargoyles who to grab. Every day I was in your army. I did all I could to hurt you. All the things I gladly do to you. I would, but 1,000 times what you deserved. When I was 8, I was auctioned off like livestock. They used a stick to train me to obey like livestock. Did the paladins of Medivh help me? Of course not. Even when we passed through Medivh City, none of those warriors a good lifted finger to set us free. The slayers ain't demons after all. The first time I came to the wound, I wasn't seeking adventure. My owner dragged me here on the leash. You think the demons bribed me? I was happy to betray him. Without a shadow of a doubt, I was expecting nothing in return. I peered into the sleep. I poured the sleep potion. Sorry, I've got a little bit of an issue here. Oh dear. Okay. I was... Hold on a sec. Just gonna get rid of this dirt. What do you do if I let you? What will you do if I let you go? Let me go? Why would you? No, you mean seriously? You think I'd thank you for your generosity and devote the rest of the days to taking care of the homeless puppies? I'll continue expecting my vengeance. That's what I'll do on others, if not on you. I will feed many crusaders as I can to the demons before I face the sword someone else forgiving than you. It's not too late to return to our side. Help me destroy the demons. I will not kill you here. I'm going to turn around and count to 3. When I turn back, I want you gone. Spare me the sermon. If you want to kill me, then kill me. Don't try and get me up into my head. I'm sorry. Right, finish her off. Busy her. Bury her and let's forget her. Everyone deserves death today. I will get mine. Yours awaits tomorrow. I'm sorry. But you weren't willing. And I tried. I tried so hard with everybody to try and get them a second chance, but I guess some people just can't. Sadly, don't want that second chance. God, I'm so annoyed. Let me see. Oh dear. Okay, so that's heavy armor. Okay. Alright, what's this do? Whenever it leads a hit where this material full attacker has a reflex. Okay. Nice. Let's pop that on. And a shield. A buckler. Okay. Let's have a look at her buckler. The buckler 2+ AC against the wielder, a dodge. Oh, okay. Against 2 weapons. Yeah, that's good, but I don't know when. Until we're fighting something with 2 weapons, I guess. And rings, I guess. Can't, but after all that, Monargo just abandoned him and abandoned her post once again. My goodness. Let's give her a +2 wisdom so she can get a little bit more in her saving throws. Oh, that's her dexterity. What about his? Has he got a belt like this? He's got a dexterity belt, which is pretty good. She's got something. You don't have anything. It might as well be Dex. How about the ring? This amulet applies to autumn. Additionally, if you wear bardic performance. Oh, okay. Alright. Oh, and this neck can go to... I wish you could see the hat on this head. That'd be cool.
The commander of the Crusade has managed to overthrow 70 years of demonic rule in Dresden and restored the Sword of Valor to its rightful place. Will the commander be able to defend the banner he has won with such a valiant effort?
Now that's a question, isn't it? Oh, I dinged. It sounds like... or something like that. Or I completed a quest. Build a main stables in Dresden. Oh dear, there's going to be a ton of things now. I can just feel it in my bones. Okay, let's find out what's happening first. No, but that was a real big shame. I really wanted to save at least one of them. But Monargo had her fingers across that one, and she sadly could not be saved. And I couldn't in good conscience get her, if she wasn't going to willing to like fight the demons with us, then... Oh, hello.
Urgent matters of state are awaiting my attention. My convoy will be departing for the capital within the hour. I'm afraid this is all the time I can spare you. So do please forgive me for skipping the lengthy and well-deserved congratulations.
Thank you for coming. The battle would have
The
been
capture of Dresden took much longer than I had anticipated.
Yeah.
Our troops have suffered catastrophic losses. You excel at dealing with demons on your own, but you have much to learn when it comes to commanding a military force. I shan't give you a dressing down for this failing. I entrusted you with this task, which means I bear equal responsibility for this outcome. I shall, however, give you some advice. Do not think of victory as an abstract goal, but as a gift you wish to give to your people. The more of your soldiers who survive to enjoy the triumph, the more joyous it will be. Very well. Don't despair. Every commander has their dark moments. We shall endure the heat and heavy blows and emerge like hardened steel. Now on to the main matter. The Sword of Valor has been returned to us. Touching it has awoken your power and changed the great relic beyond recognition. Many clerics are at a loss to interpret this unexpected turn. Is it an omen? Happenstance? A warning? Only one thing can be said for certain. Your power is astonishing and unlike anything ever seen before. Your power bears little resemblance to other manifestations of the Inheritor's will that I have been fortunate enough to witness. But who can fathom the god's designs? And Iomedae has many heavenly allies, and they helped us on several occasions throughout the Crusades. There. I have said all I wish to. Is there anything you wish to discuss with me before I depart? The architect of the World Wound? Here? And she allowed you to simply dispose of Stanchion Vane and claim the Sword of Valor? This is a very worrying development. Aurelia was more dangerous than a dozen Balors, and more cunning and deceitful than a score of succubi. In the 100 years of the Crusades, our forces have very rarely encountered her, but when we did, it always led to something terrifying. I think she has taken an interest in you and your power. It was to be expected, of course, and it worries me more than anything else. Sooner or later, we shall have to take a stand against Aurelia and deal with her once and for all. But I thought we would have time to prepare. Be careful. And if the architect reappears, treat her as you would a demon lord.
Alright. We shall see.
The Baylor Dorazand, one of Daskari's generals. He, Hep Zamira, and the Echo of Daskari are some of the most notable demons in the Abyssal Forces. You will soon learn these names. Dorazand has not been sighted by our scouts for a long time, and his appearance at Dresden was an unexpected development. But we must grow accustomed to surprises such as this. The ability to move at will through space is one of the demon's most unpleasant hallmarks.
Yeah.
Fortunately, the Sword of Valor takes care of that problem for the areas around Dresden.
Okay.
Very well. Then I shall take my leave. Irabeth will bring you up to speed on the situation in the city and surrounds, and together, you can decide on what next steps to take. Good luck, Commander. Remember, this is but the first step. The road ahead will be long and difficult.
Allow me also to congratulate you on your victory, Commander. We won the battle for Dresden, but this war is far from over. The demons know our true strength, so we must brace ourselves for a merciless counterattack. They will do everything they can to gain control of the city and destroy you personally, and all of us along with you. The only good news is that cultists make up more than half of their forces, so they will have to march the same roads as our fighters. If they were all demons, they could appear here instantaneously and lay siege to the city. Praise Iomedae for small mercies. The main demon forces are moving out from the City of Eyes and the Threshold Fortress. Scouts are reporting that for now, we don't stand a chance of tearing through the defense and launching a counterattack. We can only gather our forces, rebuff their attacks, and wait for the right moment.
Right.
Unfortunately, other hostile groups keep appearing out of nowhere. And on top of all that, Minago is still prowling around somewhere out there. Anevia is trying to find out where that Abyss scum has run off to. Maybe she's already got some leads. Luckily, we are not alone. Mendev is with us. Queen Galfrey has sent us the first reinforcements. They've just entered the city. Besides, news of your victory is spreading through Avistan. I'm sure that crowds of new volunteers will soon be pouring into Dresden, inspired by your feat. And that's very good news, because we're going to need troops. Here is a brief report about the main problems we're currently facing.
Demons, special sound, secret path, missing crowd, a dragon? Ooh! A dragon? What dragon?
As if we didn't have enough problems with demons already. Now there's a wild dragon in the vicinity. Luckily, it's not part of the demon army. If the demons had a dragon on their side, it could pose a serious threat.
Yeah.
But there's very little food in the World Wound, and the dragon doesn't seem to have a taste for demons and cultists. She keeps attacking small squads of crusaders, picking off those who fall behind, ravaging supply trains. The dragon's been sighted frequently in the sky, but we don't know exactly where her lair is. We have someone to help with this, though. Do you remember the dwarf who bravely attacked the Baylor in front of the citadel during the siege?
Yeah.
He is back in the city, and he doesn't mind hunting this dragon, apparently. Go talk to him in the tavern. We might be able to help each other. Remember that Nabasu that attacked our camp? He had powers that no ordinary demon should have. It is not the only demon of its kind. We keep receiving reports about similar monsters. All isolated cases for now. But it's possible that in the future, we will see entire squads, if not armies of them.
God.
We must find out where they're coming from. Find the source of their power and destroy it. If we don't, they will crush us before long. Even you can't defeat an entire army of such monsters. We can usually spot armies of demons in advance, as their hordes march along the Grey Road from Eyes or Threshold. But sometimes packs of them appear out of nowhere. They're managing to avoid our scouts somehow and sneaking into our territory. If we don't solve this problem, we cannot attack. The demons will just appear at our backs, block off the gorges and cut us off from Dresden.
Okay.
Anevia is trying to find out how the demons are getting into our territory, but she hasn't succeeded yet. Talk to her. She will tell you more about what she's doing.
Okay, so there's a patrol missing?
Yes, it disappeared without a trace during a mission. We didn't even find any bodies. Maybe someone abducted them, or there's some natural threat in the area. And we can't rule out the possibility of desertion either. The troop was patrolling the southern road out of the city. The last surviving settlements of Socorus lie in that direction. But after the siege of Dresden, contact with them was lost. Hardly any of the inhabitants survived once the demons invaded the area. That's where I started the search.
Alright. Is that all for now?
There are a few pleasant matters.
Okay.
At the Queen's command, the Crusaders who took part in the attack have had their pay doubled, and medals will be awarded to those who were particularly outstanding in battle. You know one of them. The Knight Elan from the Houndhearts. He led a troop of Nerosian recruits and brought them to the main forces, and later drew the demons' attention in the battle with the Baylor, allowing the wounded to be rescued.
Okay.
There is one more thing. As you know, there is a vast dungeon under Dresden.
Yep.
It's empty now. None of those imprisoned by the demons survived, and we don't have any new prisoners. We've temporarily placed the body of Staunton Vane in the dungeon. You slew him. What are your orders regarding his body? Anevia thinks we should burn it quietly and forget about it. Some want to see his corpse displayed in the square, but I don't think we should behave like demons and barbarians. He may have been our enemy, but he deserved to be buried as a knight. However, the decision is yours, of course.
Bury him as a knight.
Right you are, Commander. Commander. That day during the battle, I
know.
No. My apologies. That is all, Commander. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, I know what you were going to say, but it's okay. Right, so the game's not over. Oh, what's this? I don't understand these cities that mortals love so much. Stone, stone, and more stone. All the doors are close. Are so close. The ground, they're all the same shape. Why don't they ever put the door on the top of the floor? Slide down the ground instead. Why do they even want to go outside if there's no fun out there? If somebody built a fountain full of jam, I'd say I understand. Or chaotic chocolate, or a chaotic chocolate tree to break off. I started hearing voices. That's not a good sign. Who's speaking? No! I was hoping. Oh, she's a she. Okay. Me. A tiny female dragon, a chocolate tree emerges from behind you. Don't tell me you didn't notice a cute little dragon following you. Well, cute little dragon, it's... Well, now, cute little dragon, if that's true, why did you only start speaking just now? Maybe I was a little shy. After all, we don't know each other. I had to take a look around and get used to things. Everything about the material plane is so weird. Grey and stony. Especially Dresden. What's your name, dragon? Avulu? Because I'm little. In my family. In our family, our names get larger as we get bigger and older. Just imagine how funny it would be otherwise. Imagine being 5 years old and a dragon barely hatched, but they already called you Razalerdin or Izuka. It's something like that. Oh, you're so cool! So, where did you come from? What do you mean, where did I come from? I flew all the way here to you, as well as I moved between the planes a little bit, and then I flew the rest of the way to you. You always wanted a dragon on your very own, haven't you? Who won't want their own dragon pet? Of course I want my very own dragon. If I ever meet someone who doesn't want to have a dragon of their very own, I make sure that I keep my distance from them. They're very clearly screw loose. I don't... of course I want my very own dragon. I knew it. I never doubted for a moment I wouldn't want to be your friend if you were a dragon hater. But even if you were, I'd just make you change your mind. I could never hate you. You're incredible. So you don't like Dresden much then? It's not that I don't like it. You can have fun here too, but I liked my home in Elysium more. Oh, she's a dragon from Elysium. Ah, of course, because we chose the I can't remember how you pronounce it. That makes sense though. After all, we're fighting demons and they make everything around dull and nasty, but you're going to stop them all soon, right? Oh, and speaking of demons and fighting, you really need to head out of this beautiful ridge outside Dresden, and fast. You and your friends are waiting for you there. There's something urgent and important they need to tell you. Oh, okay. What friends? They're so nice. They really happy to see you. Oh, they were really happy to see you. They really want to see you. They really want to see you. A few passed them once, so I don't know much, but it must be important. I wonder what's waiting for me this time. Something fun! You'll see! Oh my god, I love you so much. You are amazing. Okay, there we go. Did we ding? Oh no, some of them did get a mythic path now. Let's have a look. Enchantment? Yeah, sure. And then the mythic path? Or mystic? Is it mythic path? Or mystic? Mythic. Yeah, it's mythic. Boundless healer. Yeah. Alright. Yep. Just doing these really quick. Alright then. So, we're here. Wow, there's a ton of places to go visit. So this is all mine? Right, we'll go visit the Citadel later. Thank you everybody for watching, and me and, I'm going to try and pronounce this name right, AVU will see you later.
I shall not fail.
Bye!